Is my mic on? I do not know. So, good morning. Good morning. It's not even morning, but if it was, I would say good morning. So, what's up, people? You know, I wanted to share some things with you here, but what am I supposed to share if there's nobody to share with? You know what I mean? So, let me go see if I even got my mic on. I don't even know if I got my mic on. You know what I mean? Shit. Go to my YouTube channel. I see if I got my mic on. My YouTube channel, go to it and see if my mic's on. Again. Or if you go on the phone or TV, don't matter. I just want to know if I'm on. She's a super freak. Hey, what's going on, guys? So if you're looking for a free patent, is that what you want? Because I know how to do that. If you're looking for copyright, I know how to do that too. So I'll just get straight into it because I don't like, bullshitting. So if you want a free patent, what you do is, no, I'm not a lawyer, but it's something better than nothing. What you do is you go ahead and you put your blueprints inside a envelope box, and then can you guys even hear me? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Shit. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Not cool. Shit. Now, is it on now? I'm talking right now. Can you hear me? All right, cool. All right, so you guys want free patent? Um, all right, cool. So what you do is you go ahead and get your blueprints and whatnot and stuff them in an envelope. Go down to City Hall and get a notarized letter and mail it to yourself. That way, if for any reason somebody steals your idea or whatnot, you can hand it over to the judge because it's sealed with the dates and it's notarized. I mean, is it as good as a real patent? No. But does it have some kind of, legible? Yes, it is. So, I mean, it's better than nothing, all right? Now, as a copyright, if you want a copyright on your art, say for instance, if you're an artist, you're doing Leonardo or any of these AI art and stuff. Well, what you could do is go ahead and get the Leonardo. Go ahead and get your pattern or whatever, and go ahead and if you have Windows Paint or whatever, just go ahead and put your signature on it, and then go over to Redbubble. Because if you go over to Redbubble, they give you a free copyright on everything. The only thing that Redbubble asks is that you don't buy something with your pattern on it and then go sell it at Amazon. I mean, who's gonna do that? I mean, I'm sure there's some shitty people that will do that, right? But yeah, there you go, dude. I mean, like that's a free copyright right there because Redbubble copyrights everything. You still have the rights to use it to wherever you want, like Amazon, Fourth Wall, and it covers your ass. So somebody can't turn around and say, "Oh, that's my pattern," you know. So I mean, that's a free gravy shot right there, man. If that sounds good to you, I mean, let me know. You don't believe me? Go check it out. I mean, I wouldn't believe me either, right? So yeah, that's the truth, man. I'm telling you guys. So just go over there to Redbubble, and if you have whatever you do, just put it on a T-shirt. You got some art that you have, or maybe it's a logo or whatnot. Just go ahead and put it on a piece of merchandise over there. And who knows, somebody might buy your art. You got it on a hoodie or whatever. Somebody might buy that, and you make a little money while you got your patterns over there at Redbubble, right? So, yeah, that'll work. Because copyrights cost a lot of money, dude. And Redbubble, they're giving them away for free. And that's the truth. Yeah, and then as a patent, like I said, as a patent, you just go ahead and just put your blueprints or whatever you have, stuff them in an envelope, and go down to City Hall, get it notarized, and mail it to yourself. Boom. And so that way, if anybody tries to steal your idea, hey, you got some proof that you developed this. Hey, I developed this on this date, blah, blah, blah. And this dude didn't come out with it till this date. So, I mean, because, people are shady. They find out what's up. You go there, and that's why anytime you go and try to sell yourself, and make sure you have them sign a non-disclosure, because there ain't no friends in business, man. There ain't no friends, there ain't no family in business. When it comes to business and big money, I mean, people, they don't, man, they're scandalous. You know what I mean? They're gonna they're gonna take your shit straight up. They're gonna take your shit, and so that's how you could get away with that. If you guys are doing YouTube, let me tell you some things about YouTube. All right, you might not know this and stuff, but if you're doing YouTube and you ever get something saying like perceives not to be original content or not original content, you're saying, why is it not original content? I did everything myself, right? But still, they're telling you it's not original content. They took your privileges or whatnot. Well, one thing that they can tax you for and take your privileges away is if that you're putting in tags in the tag box, or you're putting your long form tags, and it has nothing to do with what you got going on. So make sure that the tags, they pertain to whatever you're putting up. So if you're putting up, say for instance, passive income, and then you got down there mom's apple pie in your tags, no, you can't do that, man. They'll go ahead. And or if you put, say, like Mark Tilleberry, I mean, that fool gets like 1 million views every time he puts up a video. And if you have his name in your tags, they'll tax you for that, man. They'll take your privileges away. They're like, why do you have this dude? Because they know that that tag is going to draw you a lot of attention. So don't be putting tags in your things, under different people's names and stuff, that get like hella views, because yeah, you can't do that. They'll bust you for that. Another thing they'll do that they'll get you for non-original content. Get this one. I mean, it makes no sense, but this way YouTube is, and they ain't gonna tell you this either. Is you cannot have your volume too low or too high when you make a video and upload it. If you make a video and your volume's too high or too low, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna say perceives not to be original content. What? I mean, does that make sense? How does that fit in the vocabulary, right? Well, hey, that's YouTube. It's their game. It's their rules. I'm just telling you because I know. I mean, I got monetized at 3.5 months. I knew nothing about YouTube. I thought I was like the shit. And I was like, yeah, a month and a half later, boom, I get demonetized. And it's been hell ever since then. I had a channel called Transparent Temptations, where it was women with their body paint on them. And they took that channel, and they told me I could never have a channel again. They took my other channel. I was like, what's going on? You got females that are live. These are all AI chicks. And I go, I got like 25 views. You got people that got 6 million views, bouncing their titties around and everything else. And you're going to fucking take my channel for that? I'm already serious. And so, yeah, they took my channel, man. And then they took my original channel that I had like for a year. They think, oh, we want to make things right. They gave it back. Yeah, they gave it back all at zeros. Yeah, seriously. And then a month and a half later, they gave me a violation for a previous violation. What? A violation for a previous violation? And perceived not to be original content. And like I said, that's I mean, it's their rules, man. And so you'll never get a hold of YouTube. If you're trying to get a hold of YouTube and talk to somebody, you won't get a hold of nobody. And if you try to go ahead and send them an email or they'll tell you go to Twitter or whatever, you'll never get a hold of anybody. If you really want to get a hold of somebody, I'll tell you who you write. Send an email to their lawyers. Send it to their lawyers and let them know what's going on. Because that's the straight up, that's where they're like, oh, this is serious. It's about money. And so you get a hold of YouTube's lawyers, boom, they'll tell you what's up. YouTube wouldn't tell me what video was reused content. I mean, like, I got 300 videos I did in 1 year, long form. I'm like, dude, which one is it? They're all like, oh, we can't tell you that. Yeah, they can't tell you that, but they sure the hell could tell you that you ain't gonna get no money. So what I did, I wrote the lawyers and I told them, and they sent me back in 24 hours. They said, we took down your video or your channel. See how they got to make you stress, play that little mind game like that? Yeah, they didn't take my channel, but they took the video down. I mean, they made me think at first, like, oh, I took down your channel or the video. I mean, man, they don't have to play them games like that, you know what I mean? But they do. They like to make you stress. They want to make you cop out. And if they ever do cop you out and tell you that you got to shut down your channel, you ask for all your videos. Because otherwise you're just giving them free videos, man. They don't think they don't use them. They're going to use them over there in China or Germany or wherever. But believe me, they do use them. Man, I mean, like, just think, just think, just think about the way they run the program. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you this, it's the best program out there though, right? It's the best program out there. Is YouTube is the best that we got. I mean, unless Amazon, forks out and gets some money and makes a YouTube. I mean, you know what they should start is an adult YouTube. Why in the hell you have 18? You got to sign, I think, 18 and above. You know what? They should have an adult YouTube. You could have anything that you want up, I mean, they make a lot more money like that, I think. Shit. It's I mean, like, and it's bullshit too. All these guys that are the creators. Oh, we're gonna help you. We're the creators and all this stuff. And they have their own channel. I mean, that's like shady. That's like Elon Musk and shit buying stock. He buy hella stock because of course he did. He knows what's going on. You know what I mean? He's like ding ding ding. He's hitting the bell. Elon Musk. Same thing with YouTube. All them creators, they make it look so easy and all that shit. It's just like dude over there at TubeBuddy. I mean, do you even know the history of that dude? I mean, that dude had a Fortune 500 before he was 23 years old. Yeah, he had Fortune 500 and he lost it all. And then his daddy knew what's his name, Bill Gates. need Bill Gates and met Bill Gates at the bar, and Bill Gates hooked him up with that fucking that company, because that's Bill Gates' company. Yeah, man. But yeah, do that, man. I mean, like if you need a pattern, I mean a patent, you need a patent. Put your patterns inside an envelope. Go down to the go down to the city hall, have it notarized and have it mailed to you, and just put it away. You know, because I mean that's better than nothing. Because if somebody goes ahead and steals your idea, or comes out with, you know, they somehow they got hold of your plans and everything, you could go take them to court, and the judge's gonna open that up, and then he's gonna look at it. It's like, oh yeah, this dude had this all developed. He had it all going on. I mean, how's the chances that somebody's gonna, you know, a year later they start something and it's the exact same thing that you did? I mean, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna go ahead and you can win that shit. And then as of a copyright, just go over there to Redbubble. Redbubble's gonna hook you up. You know, if you're gonna make something like this, go ahead and, you know, put it on the sweater over there at Redbubble. Fill out an account. Put it on the over there at Redbubble, and then next thing you know, you're covered, because Redbubble copyrights all their stuff. And so I mean that's better than nothing. You know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe your stuff will get hot and you start selling stuff. You know, I mean, the next thing you know, you're selling everything over there at Redbubble, and you. But yep, that's better than nothing. Like I said, I mean, shit, I don't know too much, but I know a little something, something. You know what I mean? Like right now, I don't even know how to conversate with you guys. I don't know how to get this thing going. But I know one thing. I just won a hand right now. I'm playing on black chip poker right now, and yeah, I just hit $100,000. So hey, that's not bad. Shit. You know, before I started YouTube, I was playing professional poker, and I said I'm gonna make it to $1 million tournament in 1 year. And so I made it to $30,000, and then I quit doing poker, and I just started doing this YouTube thing. I think I should have stuck with poker, man. It's like, I mean, it's easier, man. Less stressful. I mean, this YouTube thing's nuts. But you know, so I mean, like shit. This is like shit. I got 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th channel right now. You know, I've been doing this one right here for 18 months, and I mean, I went from 16,000 views, a month down to 100 views a month, dude. I mean, like, what the hell? You know, I mean, it's shady. So this is what happens if you get a strike. They take away 25% of your views. If you get your second strike, they take away 72% of your views, and if you get a violation or whatnot, the third time they take away 92% of your views. And so when you get off the probation in 2 or 3 months, you get off your probation, and then the first month they'll go ahead and after the 3 months, say you did the probation, so you got 3 months, and then the first month after that, which is the 4th month, they'll give you 25% back, and then the 5th month they'll go ahead and give you 72% back, and then the 6th month they'll go ahead and give you 92% back. I ain't seeing that. I ain't seeing that at all. So you know. Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you. But that's why, you know, you gotta cover yourself like the poor man's patent. Poor man's patent, just go ahead, throw it in an envelope. You know, throw everything that you got inside an envelope, go down to City Hall, boom. Get it notarized, mail it to yourself. And so that's better than nothing. And then the copyright, what's up with the copyright? You go down to Redbubble, fill out an account. If you're doing like art, you know, you're making your own art or whatnot, just go ahead and put it on a piece of clothing, put it on a hat, put it on something, and Redbubble goes ahead and they give you a free copyright on all your stuff. You still have legal rights to use it anywhere else you want. All they ask is that you do not get something and then resell it from them. You know, buy a bunch of shirts and then go somewhere else and resell it. I don't know. That's just the rules. It makes no sense, but yeah, that's what they ask. You know, I mean, like, dude, I mean, like, it's nuts. It's hella nuts. I hope you guys are doing good with your YouTube and stuff. Because this YouTube's driving me nuts, man. But I ain't giving up. Straight up, I ain't giving up. I'm stubborn like that. I'll just go ahead and I'll just keep on making videos. All right, you guys, here's one. I mean, like, you ain't getting no hours. You ain't getting no hours, you know, and nobody's watching your shit. Well, guess what you can do? Just go ahead, turn on the camera like I am, and videotape yourself. I mean, videotape yourself all day, for 36 hours straight. Videotape yourself sleeping, eating, brushing your teeth, because all those hours you get is counted. So if nobody's watching, like nobody's watching me right now, hey, I don't care, because hey, that's an hour of time. If I leave this camera on here for 36 hours, well, that's 36 hours. So I mean, like, think about that. So 30 and 30, that's what 30 and 30 is. You do 30, 24, shit. So that's almost like what, I don't know, like 25, 20, 20 and 30. Just like six, what, if you do it 20 hours a day for 30 days, that's like 600 hours, right? I mean, 600 hours and nobody watching you. Oh well, you get monetized. You know, because I truly believe, because I saw it happen, once you get monetized, you're gonna start getting a lot of views, because they're making money off you. Right now, you ain't monetized. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna push your videos. You know, and you can do all that stuff. You know, they do all that stuff where they say the analytics and all that stuff. You know, the SEO optimization. You can do that stuff, and that stuff does work, kinda. But I'll tell you one thing: if you go down to Fiverr and do that, what you better do is, every single one of your videos, you better go ahead and take pictures, screenshots of every single one of your videos. Take, you know, the way you got it all set up. Because what they'll do, they'll go ahead and they'll fix your SEO optimization for those 12 videos, but then they'll go and jump in your other videos and they'll mess them all up. Yeah, they'll do that. I figured that one out. And yeah, they'll do that scandalous stuff. And same like if you hire somebody to do videos for you, make you videos, make sure they're not using no reused content, because they'll do that shit too. Because they don't give a shit. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Go try to collect your money? They're all the way in Pakistan. You know what I mean? I mean, I love my Arab brothers, but you know what? I mean, man, they could be scandalous. You know, they could be scandalous because they know how to do all that computer stuff. Never let them have full control of your channel. There's no reason for it. You know, they don't need to have full control of your channel. If they're a partner, that's different. But they don't need to be having no control where they could delete videos and stuff, because they'll do some shady stuff, man. I'm telling you. So, you know, just cover your ass. I have a video about that. I have a whole video about that on my channel. You know, it's I wrote a book about it. I wrote a book about it, and I put it up there for free on my channel about Fiverr, how they'll get over on you. You know, but hey, if they don't have your stuff on time, like Fiverr doesn't have your video on time, then do your SEO optimization on time. Well, you know what? I mean, like, I'll cut you a little break. I'll give it like 6 hours, maybe 12. But if they don't have it after that, you get a hold of Fiverr and you tell them, hey, they broke the contract, and all that work they did is for free, because they broke the contract. I mean, don't. I mean, this business, this YouTube thing is not for fun. I mean, that's why there's big money in it, and that's why if you make it, you'll be cool. You know what I mean? That's why you got to cover your ass. You know, that's straight up. If you don't, you're gonna be, man, you're gonna be hating it. I mean, shit, man. I wish I could get some questions from you guys. I don't even know how to do this, man. Let's see what's up. Chat filter, community monetization. Chat filter, come on. Live chat on. What's it on? Why can't I see it? Shit. How do I do this? Change the live stream. I have no clue how to do this, man. I know I should just YouTube it, right? Oh shit, that's funny. I should just YouTube it. You know, I know how to do it. How to talk live. How to talk to people on the thing. YouTube it, Mario, you dumbass. I ain't got no beer right now, man. I'm stressing. Oh wait, I said that I just bought me one. So Yeah, leave it in the comments, man. I mean, like, if there's anything you want me to look up, I'll look it up. I mean, I ain't got a problem with that. I'll help you out. If you want to know something straight up, I'll tell you straight up. I mean, I could, like, keep you around forever. I mean, shit. I mean, like, that's why I told you, if you want a patent, you want a free patent, that's what you do. You just go ahead, put your blueprints inside an envelope, go down to City Hall, and have it notarized and mail it to yourself. Now, it's not a what you say a formal patent, but the bottom line is, if somebody steals your shit, you take him to court, hand that over to the judge. He opens it up and he sees the dates on it. Hey, there it is right there. It shows proof that you developed that thing and you made that before the other person did. Uh, and then as the copyright, just doing stuff like this or not designs, just go down to Redbubble. But before you go to Redbubble and load up your drawing or your painting or whatever you're doing, your digital art, make sure you go ahead and you put your logo on there somewhere. Put your initials or your signature somewhere on that and put it put it on there and stuff. Because like right now, like if you go to like Leonardo, you make something over there, and they're saying that they own the art because you made it for free. Got the free account. Yeah, you don't own that, right? Well, guess what? All this digital art out there, there's no way that they're gonna be able to tell that it's their digital art if you take it and you just modify the colors. Go on if you got a Windows Paint or whatever, you can modify the colors. You go ahead and change background. You go ahead and put your logo on there, put your signature on there, whatnot, and then just load it up on Redbubble. And you're gonna. The cool thing about that is, like I said, you're gonna Redbubble puts a copyright on all their products. So you make something like this at Redbubble, boom, you got it. And it's not that the copyright's there, but you can still go ahead and you can go anywhere. And like I got Amazon where I make hoodies and shirts and hats and stuff. And so I go to Redbubble, and then I get it copyrighted. And because if somebody sees your shit and they notice that you don't have a copyright on it, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna make it. And if they have deep pockets, they're gonna steal your pattern, man. If they see that stuff, that even Amazon will do that to you. Amazon is scandalous. I'm telling you, Amazon is one of the most scandalous things. They have that program where you go ahead and they go ahead and you make stuff, and then you're doing all good because now you're selling something like this. You're selling a lighter or something, or you're selling I don't know, maybe you're selling knives or something, and you go ahead and Amazon watches you, and they watch you and they watch you, and then once they see that you're getting successful, they turn around and make the exact same product as you, and they lowball it because they can afford to sell it for $20, and you can't sell it for $20. You won't even make your money back. You see what I'm saying? And so they'll go ahead and they'll lowball you, and then you end up with all this stuff, sitting in their warehouse, and it's costing you money, and then they'll turn around and they'll say, oh, you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll buy all your merchandise from you because we see that you're having a hard time and it's not moving, so we're going to help you out and buy your shit. Yeah, they're scandalous like that. Yeah, I read a big article about that one. Yeah, that's the way they are though, dude. I mean, like, that's just the way they are. The way they are. Business is scandalous, man. What they say? They say, like, that I mean, the real gangsters are people on Wall Street, and the politicians. I mean, those are real gangsters right there. Look how much money they make. I mean, they steal money all day, all night, and they get a lot of people killed. You know what I mean? And they don't do no time. I mean, you go ahead and you steal a car or something, and they break you off. You do something stupid. I mean, like, I know people that got 3 strikes for stealing a loaf of bread. I'm telling you. But that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So you can't beat them, join them. Don't be mad at them because they play the game better than you. You know what I mean? Because I mean we all can do it. We all can do it. It's just what you want to put into it. You know, the best investment is to invest in yourself. So you know, I mean, like you don't you don't need an MBA too. You don't need an MBA to be successful. All you gotta do is work hard and just bust your ass. I mean, last 18 months I made 300 and almost 400 videos, and I got over 300 songs that I made too, and, and 4 channels. Only got 2 now. My new channel is called The Digital Shepherd, and you want to check that out. You should go check it out, man. It's a uh, it's 3 sermons in one. You know, I give one sermon of my own. Cause I'm dyslexic and shit, so I didn't open up a Bible, man, until this AI thing came along. I never was able to read a Bible, and I didn't want to tell nobody, you know, I couldn't read and shit. I mean, it's very hard dancing letters all over the goddamn page. It took me a while to figure that one out. So I have no reading comprehension, but I could remember everything that's read to me. Ain't that a trip? Yeah, I read something, I'm like, what the hell I read? But you read it to me, then I figure it out. That's why I never need no books. Like I build motorcycles, cars, houses, whatever. You know, no direction. Don't need that direction. But this YouTube thing, there's no direction. How many places you know you go get a job or whatnot, and they say figure it out. I mean, it's scandalous, man. But you know what? If you do make it, you know you're gonna be bringing in the big skrills, right? It's big money. I mean, it's big money in it, and it's not just like it's just not like the YouTube ads. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you right now. For 45 seconds or an hour, um, I could do Instagram commercials for people for $75 to $100 for a 45-second a minute because I got over 1,200 subscribers, and even though I got a low count of views, they don't even care about that because they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna buy they'll go ahead and buy the reel from you, and you know for 7,500 $100. So how are you gonna get a hold of these people? Well, you go ahead and you can go to social. I think it's called Social Blue. Social Blue. What they are, they're like an agent and stuff, and they'll you go ahead and put it in there. I mean, you'll be surprised. I mean, like on Facebook, on Instagram, on which the other one, X, and TikTok. If somebody wants me to do a commercial with them, I'm worth money. But on YouTube, I ain't worth nothing right now. I ain't worth nothing. Jesus, man, I'm worth like $7 to do a 45-second short for somebody. It's like $7, and Facebook and Instagram is 75 to $100. So I mean, like, go to that Social Blue. If you got a little been doing this for a while and you got some good subscribers, you don't even need a thousand subscribers. As long as you get in the views, man. If you get in the views, that's all they really care about. Because subscribers, I mean, that ain't shit. You know, I mean, subscribers hurt you, man. I mean, like, if you got somebody subscribing to you, I tell people like this. I go, you know what? You don't have to subscribe, and that's cool. But if you could just throw my shit up on your social media, I appreciate that because that's where it's at. You know, you want to get people looking at your stuff. Because there's somebody out there that likes your style, somebody out there that likes what you're doing. It's just that you haven't got in front of them yet, you know. And the only way you're gonna get in front of them is if you have deep pockets. Now you can go ahead and buy advertisement and all that stuff, but you know it's that helps a little bit. But unless you're doing really big advertisement, like if you spend like 15 grand on advertisement and you got a real good channel, you'll make it. I mean, like it's a no brainer. I mean, this dude, what did he do? He went ahead. This dude went ahead. Check this out. This dude went ahead, and he paid for it. He paid for it. I mean, it must have cost him a grip. It must have cost him a grip. 30 videos he got made professionally, and it took something like I don't know. It took something like 6 or 8 months for him to do it, but he paid for it, And as soon as he got that done, I mean, the following months he made $6 million. I mean, because I mean, dude, it's all about the numbers, you know. If you ain't getting the views, well, just make more videos, because the more videos you make, the more videos you make, it all calculates. So you know, I mean, if you ain't got the skills to make the greatest videos, don't worry about it. Just keep on making them, because they all count. YouTube's not going to take them down. They all count. Just make sure that you put up at least one video every 6 months, because if you don't, they close your account. And and as soon as they close your account, watch your numbers grow. They're scandalous as hell. But once again, they're the best out there, right? They're the best out there. So if you came here for a poor man's patent, straight up, I told you, I'm gonna tell you again. Just go ahead, take your blueprints, stuff them in an envelope, go down to City Hall, get that notarized, mail it to yourself. If somebody steals your patent because you know you went try to make a deal with somebody, you didn't get a non-disclosure. Always get a non-disclosure, you know, because if you don't, they're gonna go ahead, they're gonna steal your shit, and they're gonna start developing it. Oh, we're not interested in you, and next thing you know, they're building it. You know what I mean? So you take it in the court. Judge opens up that letter right there. Oh shit, this boy, he's already had this done. He's had this done for a while. Look like you owe him some money. You know, so yeah, that's the way to do it. And then that's the copyright. Any pattern that you make, throw it on a hoodie, throw it on a t-shirt, whatever, over there at Redbubble. Hey, it takes you a little time to do it, but you know what? That's a free copyright right there. And and you still have the rights to put it anywhere, like Amazon, Fourth Wall. So I got a Fourth Wall store, and you know, so I encourage you to go to Fourth Wall. I encourage you to go to Fourth Wall. Yeah, yeah, go to Fourth Wall. You know, if you're looking for some original art, if you want something, you need help making something, you know, I'll help you make it. Straight up, I'll help you make it. I ain't even gonna charge you for it, dude. If you guys need something that is important to you, you want something made. Like right now, it's Father's Day's coming up, and so I made the grandpa gang hats, you know, because my grandpa could beat up your dad, and so grandpas are cool, you know. So I went ahead and I got my poor man's copyright over there at Redbubble, and sewed that one up, because dude went ahead and he started what was called the Dad Gang, and in 1 year he sold 300,000 hats. So I came up with the Grandpa Gang, and somebody already has the Grandma Gang. So I'm just like, man, just something got to hit. And just because you're not successful at YouTube does not mean that you cannot be successful somewhere else. You know, if you got skills, somebody's gonna see that and pick up on your skills. You know, this female, she was had a channel for years, and she was monetized, but she wasn't making no money. And some other channel, they saw what she was doing. They told her, forget your channel. She's like, hell no, I've been doing this for like 4 years. And she goes ahead and they tell her, you know what? Here, they just broke her off for like $500,000 because they like what she did. And she blew up the channel. Sometimes you can blow up somebody else's channel, but you can't blow up yours. That's the old saying is, you know, the old saying is what? You can't see your strengths, and you can't see your weaknesses. But somebody else can see that in you. That's why you get an agent. Because you know, you just can't see it, you know. I mean, other people can see the money in you, but you can't see the money in yourself, or what's keeping you from making money. Shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to drink on here, so excuse me. Yeah, man. Shit. Well, I just lost my money. Oh shit. I'm over here playing that black chip poker right now. You guys, any poker players out there? Yeah. But yeah, so man, I've been doing this every day for a year and a half, doing this YouTube, and I got a lot of good videos, man. That's out there, you know. Check them out. Uh, if, like I said, anybody wants to collaborate, let's do it. If anybody needs help, I'll help them. I ain't trying to charge you nothing, because we'll all get there, you know, if we help each other out. If everybody would help each other out instead of, you know, all hoarding their information and stuff, you know, I mean, we could make some money because, believe me, YouTube got a lot of money to pay us, and we're not getting paid because where they say, "Oh, you're competitors." We're not competitors, dude. We're comrades. We're all doing the same thing. I mean, I don't see nobody as my competitor. I see somebody out there as my comrade. You know, if you guys need help, I'm going to help you because we're on the same team. They try to make it seem like that we're all against each other. Like, oh, I gotta, you know, do this now. I mean, shit. And the bottom line is, if you want to be successful, well, it's monkey see, monkey do. You know, look at Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, she makes toddler videos. You know, she's all peekaboo, peekaboo. She's doing the bus goes round and round. She's doing all the old school stuff. And the bottom line is, I mean, she's not doing nothing except the old school stuff, just putting her own twist to it. So find somebody out there that's doing what you want to do and just mock them. Just go ahead and mock them and put your own twist to it. That's all you gotta do. And if you're gonna use somebody else's stuff, or even you're gonna use your own stuff, reuse your own stuff, well, just remember this: you gotta put 15% on top of that. So if it's a 4 minute video, you gotta make it 6 minute video or whatever, and put overlays on it, text overlays, put some different music on it, and use your own voice. Because all this stuff about you can go ahead and make a faceless video. Yeah, you can make a faceless video, but they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna turn around and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's not original content," and so and they don't tell you which one it is that's not original content, and they'll wait until you get like hella videos, and so you know you have 100 videos or you have 200 videos, and then they're all you got something that's not original content. Okay, which one is it? Well, we can't tell you that. But if you get a copyright strike, they'll tell you straight up, real quick, which one it is. But besides that, you got to go ahead and get that poor man's patent. That will cover you if you want to do any kind of thing like that. I mean, it's not a formal ledger and stuff, whatever, but it's definitely will cover your ass in court. So you just go ahead and put your blueprints inside an envelope, go down to City Hall, and mail it to yourself. It's a notarized letter, and so you take them to court. Hey, that guy stole my patent. He's making this and that. That's my idea. Judge opens it up, sees the date on it. Boom. You know, you're getting paid just like that. And with the copyright, doing anything like this, you know, designs, go ahead and put your logo on it, put your initials on it, switch up the color a little bit, and because you made it on Leonardo for free, or you don't own that, so you got to switch it up, and go ahead and switch it up, put your logo on it, put your name on it, and take it over to Redbubble and get it copyrighted. Get it copyrighted for free at Redbubble, and that'll work. That'll work because they copyright everything that you put over there. They go ahead and they even put a watermark on it, so nobody could go ahead and just screenshot it. Yeah, so I mean, the bottom line is, man, if you want to steal somebody's stuff, I mean, that's why there's new security system always coming out. There's always a better thief out there. If somebody wants your shit, they're gonna take it regardless. I mean, some people just get off doing that just because, it's just like I mean, like, who in the hell clicks on somebody's channel and goes to watch a video and then that don't even last 30 seconds? I mean, what the hell are you gonna get out of that? I mean, like, I could understand if it's like totally like just retard. Just, I mean, sorry, my retarded people, no disrespect, but I just did it. But I mean, if it's all screwed up and it's like totally junk, then I could understand that. But otherwise, give the person a little time, because you know what? They probably, I mean, they're really spending time making those videos. They got something to say, I mean, so give them 2 minutes of your life, and you won't be messing up their livelihood. Because I mean, most of us, we're not doing this because it's a hobby. We're trying to do this because you don't want to go work for somebody else. You want to do it on your own. And so if you go ahead and you get popular, you know, I mean, like all that stuff, filling out, you know, filling it out and putting the cards on there, putting all that stuff, all the tags and everything. Once you get to a certain point, you don't even have to do that anymore because you built your audience and yeah, it's word of mouth and people are just, you know, they're watching your videos, they're telling people and stuff, and you'll make it. But otherwise, you ain't gonna make it unless you got deep pockets, man. If you got some deep pockets, I mean, like shit, go down there and get $100,000. Go get $100,000 and get a channel professionally made. Get all your videos made, everything made professionally. Spend at least 15 grand on advertisement worldwide, and go ahead, boom. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it. I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, if you otherwise, yeah, you could learn all these skills. I mean, if you got 16 years, you got 10 years to put in, and not make nothing. Look at Mr. Beast. What, it took him 7 years to make $1? 7 years to make $1, you know. So I mean, like, shoot, I got monetized in three and a half months. So statistically, I'm doing better than Mr. Beast. But you know, I mean, like, that's only 18 months, man. And Mr. Beast started off when he was a kid. I'm 52 years old, dude. I can't see doing this for 10 years and not making $1. So you know, if anything, hey, don't make $1. At least I left a legacy behind. Hey, that's your grandpa. You know, one day, you know, that's your grandpa. That's a great great grandpa right there. Oh shit, man, that's cool. My great great grandpa didn't make shit. He didn't leave no messages behind. So you know, I mean, like, at least you'll have a legacy left behind. That's something, you know. So like I got my pops. He's 90 years old, and I got him into some of my videos and stuff. You know, so the grandkids and the great grandkids. You know, he throws a little message out there for them, and you know, tells them what's up and stuff. Because yeah, he ain't gonna be around, right? So I mean, if you got anybody that you really love and care about, you know, include them in your video, man. Because one day you'll be thanking me for that shit. You'll be like, oh shit, you know, check this out. This grandpa right here, that's mom, that's dad, that's your uncle, or somebody that you just care about. You know, put them in your video, man. Because it's the memory that will always be there. Because YouTube won't take down no videos. They said they're gonna leave them all up, so it will definitely always be there. Uh, It'll always be there. Yep. It's insane how many videos they have. I mean, their database must be huge. But if you need that poor man's patent, go ahead and do that. Put your blueprints up in the vanilla envelope. Go down City Hall and mail it to yourself with a notarized letter. And somebody invents your stuff or whatnot. Take it in court. Judge opens that up, sees the date, sees the pattern, and there it is right there. That's poor man's patent. And like I said, as a copyright, just go to Redbubble. You know, open up account, put your patterns on T-shirt. Make sure you put your logo on there or your initials or your signature, and switch up the colors a little bit because maybe you made it at Leonardo or you made it with Mid Journey and you had got or wherever you made it, you got it made for free. Well, you don't own that. You know what I mean? You don't own that. It's just like if you've got the song generator and you're making songs and stuff. Now, let me tell you about song generator. All right. So if you go down to like say you go to song generator and then they have like Suno. Those are like the two biggest ones. If you make a song on there for free, well, you don't own the rights on there, so you can't get it commercialized. You can't make no money on it because they'll pull that from you. But what you own the lyrics. So you own the lyrics. So although you don't have rights to the music, you can still send that music out to companies or whoever so they can hear what your song sounds like because you got the bomb ass lyrics and just they could go ahead and they like your lyrics and everything. They're gonna go ahead and they're gonna buy your lyrics from you, and because they know it sounds good, what type of genre of music to play it in. So that's what you do. You know, go ahead and put it out there, and you know, get that music made, man. Because there's people out there like you that always buy songs. You know, they get stuck. You know, they don't they. So you go ahead and you got some bomb lyrics. Like I got some cool shit that I got made. some blues songs, some choir stuff, and but I went ahead and I mean, it's only $9 a month, but hey, $9 is a lot of money, right? Might as well be 1,000 if you don't have it. And so I ain't saying that, you know. I mean, don't be ashamed if you don't have $9 because I've been there, I've been doing that. But when you do have it, go ahead and just make hella songs, man. Just make hella songs on there, and you get the license, and you can make as many songs as you want in 1 month, and get the license. Plus, you got the music too. So it's really cool with the song generator. Song generator's bomb. Suno's all right, but Suno's kind of shady. You know, their contract's different. So, but the other one is cool. You can make hella music. So that's what I done. So yeah, most definitely. And I play the music too. Why? Because I own it. There's no copyright infringement. So I don't have to worry about what YouTube saying. Oh, it's playing music. You just can't do that. No, you can do that if you own it. If you own it, you can make it. But yeah, man. All right, let me see. It says, is that a 1990? That is a 1999, bro. That right there. I got that bike. Now we're talking. I got that bike for $1,800. $1,800 with 17,000 miles on. Not 17,000. Yeah, 17,000 miles on it, and it was fully serviced. Man, that bike flies. The only problem with that bike is it don't stop. It gets it, but that bike does not stop for nothing. You know. Oh, you know what? I mean, give up my time. I mean, like, hey, you know what? I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, like, shit. You know, I've been in a lot of businesses that are that it's a tight knit. You know, like everybody, like I say, they hoard all the information over here at YouTube. You know, it's like, why? You know, we're not competitors. We're all on the same team. You know, they want you to think that. But if we all help each other, there's plenty of money to go around. I mean, Jesus, you know how much money YouTube made last year? I mean, over $354 billion. And who's their big brother? They made $2 trillion. It's Google. So you know, I mean, like, it's not like they don't have money to go around, man. Uh, so and you know, so what happens if you get monetized, you make $1 million. Well, YouTube makes $1 million. Oh, wait a minute, they take 30%, so they make a million 300. I'm a numbers dude, you know. I can't spell. I'm dyslexic, and so I mean, like, but when it comes to numbers, that's why I got into this thing, man, because it's all about the numbers. If you know the numbers, boom. Do you have a bike, dude? You got talk about my 1999. Yeah, man. Right now, I'm building my chopper. Right now, I took a Honda Shadow, and I raked it out and everything. 1100. I didn't know nothing about drive shafts. Boy, that was a tough one, but yeah, I did it. I'm on Facebook too, man. Mario Rodriguez and Dua Senior. You know, I mean, like, you guys want to get a hold of me? Get a hold of me. I mean, like, I ain't afraid of anybody stalking me. Shit, I wish somebody stalked me. Come on over. You know, but my door is open to everybody, and you guys need some help. I mean, shit, you had a motorcycle and you wanted help with it, man. I'll hook you up. I just like, you know, drinking brews and fixing bikes, and that's what I do. I get, you know, old ass bikes, but I also, man, I came across I tell you, badass bike that I had was a Triumph. I had a Triumph that I bought, and right before this one, and that bike was a beast, man. I mean, it was a whole different ride, and that bike had braking power, and it needed it. Because you bang the gears off that whole bike would jump off the line about 2 feet off the ground. Fucking woo, the whole bike would jump off. That bike was a beast. The yeah, that's the Triumph. They're a heavy bike, but they got the muscle to push it because they're almost 1,000 cc's. Although they say 951, they only put 951 because it was better to market it. You know, they say, oh, we're gonna put 951, and but it's actually it's a 1,000. That's a good bike right there. Yeah, but live and learn. If you ever dump out your radiator fluid on your bikes, on these bikes, let me tell you, I learned this one the hard way. You ever dump out your radiator fluid? There's a pin, a little pin that you got to take out of the motor, and it takes out the fluid out of the bike. Because if you don't take that pin out and you put a new radiator on there and then you fill it up, well, your water's not going to circulate, and it's just you're going to blow up your motor, man. I was doing like 120 and just blah, it just stopped. I was like, what the hell? And yeah, that's what happened to my Triumph. I blew it. I blew it. Only had the bike for shit 3 months, man. I never had a race bike before, you know. I've always had Harleys and dirt bikes. And when I got that, you know, when we got that money, we got that money for unemployment. And did you guys get that money? I got that money. I got that money plus some. Yep. I went ahead and got the unemployment money during the Corona thing. And I don't know, man. I just, I thought I was rich or something, buying all kinds of shit from Amazon and eBay. And then next thing I know, I go, man, I got to buy me a bike. And it hardly was too much, so I got me a rice rocket. And you know what? It's a whole different trip, man. It's a whole different trip. But you know what? It's the best of both worlds. You know, when you're kicking back on your chopper or whatever, or your hog, you're sitting into the bike, right? And but with these things, you're on top of them, man. And you gotta like gun it, man. You gotta gun it. That bike wants to go, because if you don't go, they just lay down. They're so top heavy. So you come up to the corner, you just accelerate and through them, and they just eat right through it, man. It's so cool. Such a rush riding those bikes. I mean, like shit. Anytime I had a like going nuts or whatever, I just jump on my bike, man. The best time to ride. Best time to ride is like at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning when there's nobody on the streets, and just open that sucker up, man. Just wow. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love riding. I've been riding bikes since I was 6 years old. You know, so yeah. And I'm a midget and shit, so I got to put on my Prince boots. I'm only like 5'6", and these bikes are all white and everything. I'm trying to reach the ground, because you can't lower the suspension on them. You'll make them all sag and everything. That bike will break loose on you. So you got to keep that suspension on tight and keep that ass up on that bike hard suspension. And I learned that. But yeah, man, had some close ones, but yep, I haven't laid it down. That's for sure. I'll tell you when I lay it down is when I come to the stop sign and I don't have my boots on with the big ass heels. I can't touch the ground, and I'll fall over right at a stop sign, because with that bike top heavy, man, you ain't gonna be able. Once it gets to that one point, you can't hold it up and feel like an idiot, you know. But ride 150 miles per hour, no problem. Come to the stop sign, fall over. Ain't that a bitch? That's the way it goes. But hey, if anybody came here because they want that patent, they want that free patent, I'm telling you how to do it, right? You just go ahead, get stuff your blueprints all inside an envelope, and seal it up. Go down to the city hall, get it notarized, mail it to yourself. That way, if anybody steals your idea because you went and showed them it, and they say, oh, we don't want to develop that, we don't like it, and next thing you know, they developed it. Well, you got a non-disclosure. But hey, let them go ahead and build it. You know why? Because you just take them to court. Judge opens up that letter that's notarized and sealed, and you can see the dates on it and see that it's your patent. And there you go, boom, you got your rights to it. You know. And if you're doing any kind of art, like on Leonardo or any other places where you're doing AI art, just go ahead, throw it on your computer, and open up your Windows Paint, change up the colors a little bit. Go ahead and put your signature on it or put your logo on it, and then boom, you're gonna go ahead and go over to Redbubble next, open up account, and put it on a T-shirt, put it on a hat, whatever you got your pattern, put it on there. And Redbubble, they go ahead and they copyright every single piece of art that you put up on there. And so, and you can go ahead and you can make it at Amazon, you can make it at Fourth Wall, you can make it anywhere else you want. All they ask is that you don't buy the merchandise from them that you have on there and then sell it somewhere else, like on Amazon. I mean, like, I don't know who would do that, but I guess people have done it before, so that's why they have that rule. But yeah, I mean, that's free copyright right there, man. I mean, shit. Where else are you to get that? You're not. and so that'll save you some money right there. Copyrights cost a lot, and so do patents. So that's one way to do it. And if you're having like I said, if you're on YouTube, um, if you ever hit you up on YouTube and tell you, oh, your content perceives not to be original content, or it perceives not to be original content, and it perceives not to be or it's not original content, or perceived not to be original content. Well, what it could be, because you're sitting there, you go, hey, I did everything myself, and I made the music, I did all this stuff. How could it not be right? I mean, even if you get it made, like say if you get it made like at in video, you get it made there. Well, you know what? If your volume's too high or your volume's too low, that will perceive not to be original content, and they will go ahead and they will take away your privileges for that. And if you got tags on there, and you say, for instance, like I have passive income on my channels, passive income videos. Well, Mark Tilleberry, that OG from like England or whatever, he gets like 1 million views as soon as he puts up one of his videos, and he does passive income. Well, guess what? If you have his name inside your tags, well, guess what? It has no business doing there, and they'll go ahead and they'll take away your privileges. So if you're got passive income and you have mom's apple pie, well, guess what? Those tags don't match in your thing. It has nothing to do with it. You put in a tag in there because it's getting millions of like that's real popular. That the person gets like millions of views, or that particular style of video gets millions of views. Well, you can't have that in there. Because they'll go ahead and they'll tax you for that, for using tags that does not belong in there. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of tags. If they say, oh, have 500 characters for your tags. It's better to have like 15 tags that is exactly what your video is about. Because if it's not about what your video is, I mean, it's just hurting your channel, and telling people, like, subscribe, and share. Well, you know what? Don't subscribe to my channel. All right. If you're not gonna come back, hey, I ain't tripping. Because hey, not everybody has the same sauce, and not everybody likes everybody's style. Maybe you just went there for one thing, and you got what you needed, and that's cool. Because if you go ahead and you subscribe to somebody's channel and you never go back to it, well, that's YouTube looks at it like, oh, you're not, this person went there and you're not satisfying them, so they're gonna dock you for that. You know what I mean? The best thing to ask people to do is share your video. Share your video. Share my video. Share, man. Tell me what's up with you. Say hi. If you say hi, I'll go look at your video and I'll throw your video up on my social media, because that's the best thing you can do. Because whatever you're doing out there, I might not like what you're doing either, but you know what? I'm going to take the time. I ain't going to just go there and click into it for 20 seconds. No, I'm going to watch it for at least 2 minutes. Because anybody who goes on your channel and clicks in and clicks out, I mean, that's some bullshit. Because what they're doing, they're hurting your channel. You're hurting somebody's channel big time. I mean, you don't want to comment or nothing. Hey, that's cool, whatever. You don't want to like it, well, whatever. But if you click in on somebody's video and click out, I mean, YouTube just looks like that, like you're not satisfying the person. You know what I mean? I mean, they dock you for stupid stuff, and that ain't right. But I personally think they got a bot. They got a bot that just goes around, because how can we tell if we can't audit them, right? I mean, they can see our analytics, but we can't see theirs. So YouTube can just be screwing us, man, and we'll never know. We'll never know, because we got to get them audited. But actually, you can get them audited. All you got to do is write your state senator, or there's another place on there that because they run regulations and stuff. But I mean, like what they try to pull is that overseas stuff. They try to say, oh well, because overseas they don't pertain to the same law. I'm like, dude, you're right there in Mountain View, dude. I know exactly where you live. I live in the Bay Area. I know where you guys' office is at, so don't give me that crap. But if you have any problems with YouTube, you're not going to get a hold of nobody. You go over there to Twitter, You can go ahead and go over to wherever you want. You're not going to get a hold of anybody. If you have any problems and you want to get answers quick, well, this is what you do. Go down there where all the contacts are or whatever, and you get a hold of YouTube's lawyers. Get a hold of YouTube's lawyers, and they'll get a hold of you. They'll answer you back quick. They'll answer you back quick. Within 24 hours, they answer you back quick. And then once they answer you back, you reply to them. And then boom, they'll answer back like within 12 hours because they're going to squash it. They're going to tell you straight up, either you're in the wrong or you're in the right. Because the lawyers are the ones that, take care of it. Because that's all about the money right there. All these dudes, the creator dudes and stuff, they're all full of it. I mean, like, oh, this is all you got to do. Look, this is all you got to do. I mean, yeah, you work at YouTube, dude. I mean, that's like Elon Musk. Elon Musk right now. He would have bought $100,000 or $100 million worth of shares, and he came up, right? Because he knows what's up, right? He knows what's up. I mean, he's working, for the government. Ding, 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 ding. He's already knowing what time it is over there on Wall Street. I mean, come on, man. I mean, but don't hate on them. I mean, it's just the game that they play. Because the real gangsters, like I said, the real gangsters are politicians and fools on Wall Street. Those are real gangsters. They're making big money, and they get millions of people killed every year, and they don't go to jail. You know what I mean? So, I mean, so don't hate on them because they just play the game better than you did. It's like, oh, shit. Well, you just got to figure it out, man. Figure it out. And I give you every information that I have in the last 18 months. I've been monetized, demonetized. I've had my channels taken away. I've had my privileges taken away. And it's like this. I just got my privileges back on February 20th. But I still got that thing hanging on there saying that reuse content. I'm all like, what's up with that? Oh, well, it's the algorithm. The computer just hasn't taken it down yet. Well, it's been almost it's been over a year. Why hasn't it come down? Oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean nothing. Nah, bullshit if it doesn't mean anything, man. So that's why I started another channel to compare stuff. And if you do open up another channel and you're like worried about, okay, well, once they have your number, they have your number. And so if you're going to open up another channel, if you have a girlfriend or a grandpa or grandma, open one up in their name with their all their information, and because you work for them. You know what I mean? You work for them because once they have your number, dude, I mean, they get pissed off at you. They can't let you get nothing. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, like, shit. They've done some. I mean, how do you get your privilege taken away for a previous violation? Wait, that's like double jeopardy, right? Yeah, we took your privileges away for a previous violation. I'm all, that was like 2 months ago. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm all like, what? And what am I going to do? It's their game, their rules. So if you want that, but I tell you what, if you want to go ahead and know what your reuse content is, your volume's too high or your volume's too low. So proceeds not to be original content. And also remember that your tags, if you have somebody in there that, like Mark Chiliberry, you have somebody's name in there that gets millions of views. Well, you can't have their name in your tags because it has nothing to do with you, and they will take your privileges away, or they'll give you a strike for that. And as of here's another one too. If you all these dudes that put up stuff like that, they go, well, I made $10,000 in 1 week. Well, they could take your channel away for that because that's clickbait. If you don't have the proof that you made $10,000 in 1 week, they take your channel, they'll take it away, they'll shut it down. So the way you get away with that, you say you made $10,000 in 1 week, you gotta, in the video, you gotta show how you did the math, because theoryology, I can't even pronounce that yeah, you can make $10,000 in 1 week because you did the math, and this, it shows proof. Although you didn't do it, but you're showing that, okay, Realistically, yes, you can make $10,000 in 1 week. You know, so as long as you show the math on the video, that will cover your ass. But if you don't show that math and you're telling people you can make $10,000 in 1 week on your title, and did they watch the video and you don't tell them how you made $10,000 in 1 week, or you don't show them how you did it, well, guess what? They'll get you for clickbait, and they'll shut down your channel for that, and they don't have to give you no warning at all. They'll just shut down your channel. Yeah, so that's the scandalous right there, but that's the way it goes down. See, all these rules that YouTube got, man. I mean, they don't. The rules ain't there. You can't go there and read the rules. It's like they make the rules as they go along. So I mean, like, if you got any information, I mean, share it with people. If you run into a problem and then you got out of that problem, or you ran into a problem you didn't get out of it, and you don't be embarrassed and like, oh, well, I got screwed. No, let people know exactly what's up, because like I said, if we would all share our information, if everybody would share the information, how to be successful with YouTube. If you know one thing, you'll be cool. If you know one thing, share that information with somebody. Write it down. And somebody wants your information, tell them everything that you know. Because I mean, it's not like they're gonna take money from you. You're not my competitor. You're my comrade. If we all share our knowledge, we'll all get there faster. And that's why I'm telling you, if you need a patent, just go ahead, throw it in an envelope. All your blueprints, go down there, get it notarized at the city hall, mail it to yourself, and if anybody develops your stuff, then you can go ahead, take them to court. Judge opens up, sees the date, sees the pattern, boom, you're covered. If you're doing any kind of art, AI art or whatever, and you don't own it, well, take it over to your computer, go ahead and go to your Windows Paint or whatever, and switch up the colors a little bit, and put your signature on there, put a logo on there, and then boom, go to Redbubble, open up account, put your pattern on something, put your pattern on a shirt, whatever, just put your pattern on there, and you're going to get covered. Why? Why? Because that's why. I mean, hey, Jared, Pat, I'm just yapping. Well, guess what? I'm yapping, but I'm getting minutes, bro. You see? So, thank you, Jared, for realizing I'm yapping. You got something interesting to say? Share it with the group instead of being a jerk. What's up? Well, you got my full attention now. What would you like to know? Yeah, that's what we call cell warriors. Just over there whooping. But anytime, Jared, you're always welcome at my house. You come over here, have a beer, have a soda, whatever. I can steal your old lady. You come over here, we kick back, have fun. Drink, play some cards, eat some tacos or whatever, build some motorcycles, or you could just come over here and just do nothing. I don't care. But you're welcome. Everybody's welcome here. I don't care. There's only two types of people in this world, right? So, yeah. So if you're not getting no minutes, man, if you're not getting no minutes, you're trying to get monetized, well, go ahead, put your camera on you. Put your camera on you and tape yourself for 36 hours, 46 hours, even when you're sleeping. Go ahead and tape yourself. Why? Because those are hours. And believe me, there's people out there that will go ahead and watch you while you're sleeping. Why? I don't know. That's just the way they get down. I don't care. That's what they do. That's what they do. You're putting yourself out there when you're on YouTube. You're putting yourself out there when you're on social media. And because you got people, I guess they're called like trolls or whatever. I just call them punks or whatever. But yeah. So I mean, you wake up in the morning. You can either get along or not get along. It don't really matter to me. Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna give a crap about me, and I ain't gonna give a crap about you. But if you want to be somebody who wants to help and make other people successful from what knowledge you got, you should share that. If you ain't got nothing to share, I mean, see how that works for you, and I guarantee you ain't gonna work that long. It's always gonna catch up to you. Dude, I'm methed out. Oh, I'm methed out. All right. Yep, I'm methed out. Wayne, Van Shane. You know, if I'm methed out, brother, you must know a lot about meth, right? You know, oh, you're all methed out. Okay, buddy, I'm all methed out. Sure. Let's see. Wayne Lean Van Shee. Wayne Lean Van Shee. Okay, Wayne Lean Van Shee. Uh, yeah, all messed out. Johnny Depp isn't well. Johnny Depp isn't well. There we go. We got the trolleys over here. CJH. CJH. What's the C for? What's the C for? Let me see. C's for, I have no idea what the C's for. J. No idea. I have no idea. I'm sure you guys probably all know each other, but that's cool. I appreciate you guys coming out here and supporting my channel. You know, for every minute that you spend on here, that's a minute closer to my monetization. So, you know, guys, hang out, talk your shit. I don't care. We could talk about meth. If you want to talk about meth, we talk about meth all day. If that what interested you, as long as you stick around, hey, I'll talk about it. You know, yeah, if that's what you like to do. Shit, you guys are funny, man. Me and my grandfather we were making lemonade the other day, and people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? Cooking meth?" Oh yeah, dude, we're cooking meth with lemons. That's hilarious. Yeah, man. Everybody want to be a funny guy. Everybody want to be a tough guy. But you know, my door's open. Like I said, my door's open. Uh, you, my address, anybody can get it. Phone number, anybody can get it. I'm right here anytime. You want to come over? Come on over and kick back, let's build some motorcycles or just chop it up, go fishing. Some good fishing here in town. Um, or or maybe we could do a bunch of mess. If you got any mess, bring it on over, bro. Fucking idiot. Oh shit. Yeah, man. But it's cool. I ain't tripping. So let's see. All right. So if you guys want to go ahead and you want to get that patent, I told you what you gotta do. Just go ahead, throw it in an envelope, go down to City Hall, get it notarized, right? Get it notarized, mail it to yourself. Somebody goes ahead and they develop your shit because you didn't get it non-disclosure. Well, you take them to court. The judge opens it up, sees the dates. Boom. You go ahead and get your you get your money just like that. You got proof right there. Poor man's patent. Um, and then if you want to copyright, just go ahead and throw your signature on there, switch up the colors a little bit, put your logo on there, and then go ahead and go to Redbubble and put it on a shirt, put it on a sweater, whatever it might be. And you'll be cool like that because Redbubble copyrights every single piece of art that you put up there and stuff. I'll tell you another cool thing too is over there at Fourth Wall. If you got a Fourth Wall account, you don't have to wait for YouTube to give you one. You can just go ahead and open up your Fourth Wall account and start making your merch over there. And if you got a Fourth Wall account, they say if you're making an ebook, you could publish it yourself. You can sell it right there on Fourth Wall. Any digital product, you get 100%. I think they take maybe like, I think they might keep like 2% for the taxes at Fourth Wall. They'll take like 2% of whatever money that you make on there. But otherwise, I mean, like if you're like selling like if you're selling like hats or something, they take like almost like 65% of the money. But you know, you don't have to pay for customer service. You don't have to own no products. They take care of it all for you. But if you sell any digital products, you know, you can go ahead. You can make thumbnails on there. You can make ebooks. You can make poster art, all digital art and stuff. Even songs. You can take your songs and you own the rights to the songs. You could make albums, or you could sell the song individually. Anything that's digital product, PDFs, you know, you got manuals and stuff. You got manuals. You got courses. You can go ahead and you can sell them right there on the fourth wall, and you get 98% of the profit because they ain't even tripping on that. The only thing is with fourth wall, you got to advertise yourself. So you know you got to go ahead and throw it up on your social media. Get a hold of your friends. Say, hey, throw this up on your shit. You know what I mean? And make some friends in the Facebook groups and stuff. Those Facebook groups really help. You know, the people over there doing the same thing that you're doing. You know, then you always got people like you know like Wayne and CJ and Jared. You know, you always got these guys. You know that can't get nothing going and they don't want to help and they don't want to ask for help. You know, because they're big ballers. I mean, so they come over here and just talk a bunch of smack because it makes them feel good or whatever. I don't know. I don't get it, but it's okay, man. If that makes you feel better, it's all good. Because I don't want you feeling bad. You know what I mean? And I want you to have good spirits when you leave here. I don't give a shit. Yeah, man. Well, if you guys need help, anybody needs help, yeah, I'm glad to help you. I'll tell you what information I know, and if I don't know it, you know what, I'll look it up and I'll do my own diligence and I won't half-ass it. I'll figure it out, you know, because I wouldn't do that. You know, so if you need help, let me know what you need help with. You want to collaborate? Let's collaborate. If you need a thumbnail done, you need something done, I'll help you out. I ain't even tripping because I want to see people succeed. Um, because you know you help somebody out, man. It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you one way or another. It does. You know that's just the way it works. If you just shit on people, they're gonna shit on you. So if you need help, I'll help you out. Um, I mean, like, yeah, man. I didn't realize how much it was doing this YouTube thing. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know. I mean, like, man, it's nuts. And the advertisement people out there, they're killing it. They're just loving it. They're loving people like us. You know, they give you $100,000 for what? $100,000 for one commercial every week, a 3 minute commercial every week. You know, some evergreen content. I mean, you know how much they pay for for a commercial? I did a study on that in college, man. I mean, makeup is the biggest spender of all. You think it'd be like NASCAR or sports. No, but it's makeup. But they spend so much money on advertisement. I mean, think about it. They had a crew of 30 people to make one commercial, and each one of those people are making $500,000 a year at least. I mean, do the math, you know. And then they come around and they say, "Oh, do this for them," and they throw you 100 grand, and you're like, "Oh, 100 grand? That's toilet paper money, dude. Straight up, it's toilet paper money." I mean, they advertisement. They spend so much money, and if you don't know, you don't know. You don't know, you don't know. Now you know. Just go ahead and look it up. All the information is there, man. You'll see how much they spend. So that's why if somebody comes at you and they're like, "Oh, you know what? Um, will you do us a review and uh, and we'll give you a year subscription?" Psh, fuck no. Fucking not at all, because those videos are always going to be up there for them, and they give you what, a year subscription. I mean, come on, it doesn't even cost them nothing. It's a program. They already got it developed and everything. I mean, that doesn't cost them nothing. I mean, they're just they're lowballing you. They're trying. They hunt on people like that, you know, because they're gonna get hella exposure. So I mean, like, you could take it, you know, if you want, but I wouldn't take it because they ain't giving you nothing. You know, you're worth something. You're worth something, and you don't believe me? Go over to Social Blue. You can sign up for free, and you can see what you're worth, and you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Like, damn, I'm already worth something. Yeah, you're worth something. I mean, what you're doing right now is is not everybody does it, you know, and it's gonna be nuts. It's tough to get going. But you know what? I'll tell you straight up. In the next 5 years, we'll be lucky if any of us are doing this. In the next 5 years, I mean, for 10 years, 10 years from now, definitely none of us are going to be doing this because everything's going to be AI. You know, I mean, like right now, I mean, like, we're trying to get a little something before it's over. Because I tell you what, in 10 years, all this is gonna be over. I mean, what do they need us for? I mean, AI is gonna take over everything, man. It's already doing it. So just try to get a piece of that pie. Hopefully, the government just tells everybody don't have to go work no more and just cut you off a check because everything's gonna be done by robot. I was reading an article about that the other day. It's fucking nuts. Everybody's gonna be getting a check, man, because you're gonna go ahead and sell to the rest of the world because everything's gonna be robot, man. Everything's gonna be robot. Unless you're a tech in robots and stuff or a computer programmer. Youngsters got that sewed up. You ain't got no brains. You ain't gonna get no job nowhere. Unless you're selling mess. Unless you're selling mess. Oh yeah, you're damn right. We won't be free. We'll be more controlled. I mean, what do you think? We think that coronavirus was? That was a purge, man. That was a purge right there. They're just testing the waters, telling everybody you gotta stay. Dude, I have not got once. Have got a flu shot or a corona shot, whatever it's called. Not once, and I'm as healthy as can be. I mean, I, I had people that were in the family that died from it, and they all got the shot. I was in the same house with them. They all died, man. And it's like, I don't know about that one. But yeah, I mean, like, what's up? I mean, like, all right, in California, no more menthol cigarettes. Uh, and they're gonna outlaw cigarettes pretty soon. They're talking about outlawing it. You know, I mean, gotta wear a helmet, gotta wear a seatbelt. What else? I mean, like, shit. Uh, this is nuts, dude. We're becoming more communist than we even know. Straight up. Well, I absolutely agree. That's what they do over in China. They have the social the social like if you like your family won't even mess with you over there in China. Like if you jaywalking or you get a ticket or you don't pay your bills, they put you on blast over there. And I mean, I mean, right now, I mean, like, what's up? Like, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. But you know what? We have the control, and people just can't think. If they just think, I mean, like, do you realize we can take back control of the government just like that? And I'll tell you how I do it. No violence at all. No violence at all. All we got to do is everybody stay home. Everybody stay home. Sit on your ass for 24 hours. Nobody go to work. Nobody do nothing. Nothing will move in this country. You know how much millions of dollars to lose in 24 hours? And if that doesn't work, then you sit down for 2 days. Sit down for 3 days. Nobody do nothing. Don't go out burning up your shit. Don't go out burning up your houses and your businesses. No, just stay home. Nobody do nothing. Don't go to the gas station. Nobody go to work. Nobody pumps gas. Nobody hands out hamburgers. Nobody drives the trains. Nobody drives the trucks. Everybody sit on your ass and say we want our rights back, right? Because let me tell you something, brother. Um, Politicians, they go ahead and they take a vacation, right? They take a vacation and then they come back and give themselves a raise. I mean, they work for us, So I mean, there's just that's the easiest way to do it. Everybody just sit back and don't do nothing. Don't do nothing for 24 hours. I'm telling you, man. Next year, April Fool's Day. On April Fool's Day, everybody do that. Sit home for sit home. Don't do nothing. And watch how they'll start tripping. Nobody went to work today. Oh, what? Nobody went to work. Yeah, nobody went to work. Nobody did YouTube. Nobody does nothing. Nothing. Nobody drives the buses. Nobody drives the trucks. Nobody pumps gas. Nobody hands out hamburgers. Nobody goes to the grocery stores. Everybody sit home for 24 hours and watch that Wall Street just crash. And then they'll be like, "What's up? You want us to go back to work? Well, you know what? Give us full dental, give us full medical, give us full everything, because the bottom line is, uh, we don't need all them goddamn rockets and shit and everything else we got." I mean, dude, they gave so much money away to Ukraine. It's ridiculous, man. But does anybody in your family have a toothache? Does anybody in your family had a toothache for the last past year or last past couple years? Well, guess what? You can't go down there because it's cosmetic. No, it's not cosmetic, you idiot. It's medical. You know what I mean? If you can't chew your food, you can't get vitamins. You can't get vitamins, you get sick. You get sick. Hello, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. I mean, I'm just telling it straight up the way it is. You can't see that, then I mean, there's something wrong with you. I mean, everybody got to just everybody's, because it's nothing about race. It's nothing about anything like that. It's, man, I mean, like, when's the last time you've been in a racial matter? You know what I mean? Where some dude came up to you, oh, because you're black or because you're Mexican or anything. Nobody does that. Everybody's so into their phone, they don't even look at you when you walk by them and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, people just don't know how to communicate anymore, and they don't want to communicate because all that bullshit on TV. They make people scared. I'm not scared, dude. Like I said, my door's always open. You guys are always welcome to come to my house anytime you want. You know, you guys want to come over, barbecue, hey, come over, barbecue, drink some beers, whatever, and we can get along. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what sex you are. I don't care what you are. Because either you're a good human or you're a bad human. So however you live your life, that's up to you. I don't care. As long as you ain't hurting nobody and doing people wrong, live your life any way you want. As long as you're happy, right? Because at the end of the day, who's sleeping with you? They're the ones who are going to take care of you when you're sick. So you know what? Nobody else is going to take care of you, so screw them. That's what my mom always said. My mom always said, screw them. They don't want to do it. They ain't paying your bills. They ain't taking care of you when you're sick. Well, you know what? They have nothing to say. They have nothing to say. So however you want to live your life is fine with me, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? However you want to live your life is cool. My door is open to everybody. I mean, that's what it used to be back in the day. 30 years ago. Doors were never locked. Never locked. I mean, like shit, my door still isn't locked. I invite somebody in. Come on in. Come on in. Shit. You better be ready. My dogs will get you. Telling you. Thank you.